Avenue. So far, it looks like this crash, one car that lost control and overturned as well. So they are probably going to need a tow unit. What does that tell me? We have dry roads, right? But we also have open roads, and that's when people tend to speed. They're like, hey, I can go fast. I know, I've done it myself. But guess what? You've got to slow down on these open roads so you can see debris in lanes, potholes, that kind of thing, and so you don't lose control, like in the case here, as well as on that 101 through Studio City. We're going to keep track of all these things for your ride on a Monday morning. I'll send it back to you, too.
Ginger, thank you. Breaking news out of Pacoima. The LAPD is looking for a hit-and-run driver who hit and killed someone walking in the street. Police say the unidentified victim was crossing Van Nuys Boulevard at Sutter around 10 p.m. last night when he was hit. The man, who police say is 50 years old, died on the scene. The suspect's vehicle is described as a white Silverado pickup truck. If you have any information, contact LAPD.
LAPD also looking for a hit-and-run driver after a deadly crash in the San Fernando Valley. It happened just after midnight yesterday on Van Nuys Boulevard near Houston Street in Sherman Oaks. Police say a black Tesla Model Y was heading south when it hit a pedestrian who was in the roadway. Police say the driver did not stop to render aid to the victim as required by law. Now, the driver was last seen going south on Van Nuys Boulevard. The victim is a 62-year-old man from Ventura County. His name has not yet been released. The CHP says a piece of shrapnel hit one of its patrol vehicles during this weekend's military event at Camp Pendleton.
It happened during live fire drills that were shot over the 5 freeway. KTLA's Aaron Myers in the newsroom with more on this story. Hi, Aaron.
I wouldn't be shut down, but early Saturday morning, the CHP announced that a portion would close near Camp Pendleton. Governor Gavin Newsom had voiced his concerns about the safety of firing artillery shells over the freeway before the anniversary celebration took place. Pictures show metal shrapnel from a U.S. Marine Corps artillery round that is said to have detonated prematurely over the I-5, hitting a CHP vehicle. According the AP, an incident report filed by the CHP said an officer also heard what sounded like pebbles falling on his motorcycle and around him. CHP officers were supporting a traffic break when this happened. Officials saying it was an unusual and concerning situation and that it is highly uncommon for any live fire or explosive training activity to occur over an active freeway. The report said officers notified the Marine Corps immediately, leading to the cancellation of any more live ordnance firing. Officers also checked the area for debris and evaluated the situation to make sure it was safe for the public. Prior to the event, the Marine Corps said they had conducted a detailed risk assessment and that all of the air, surface, and ground movements were scripted and rehearsed with standard operating procedures and established safety checklists. Governor Newsom, though, criticized the White House for its lack of coordination and communication during the celebration's planning stages. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and Vice President J.D. Vance were both in attendance on Saturday. After the incident, Newsom took to social media, posting on X, saying, "We love our Marines and owe a debt of gratitude to Camp Pendleton. But next time the Vice President and the White House shouldn't be so reckless with people's lives for their vanity projects." The CHP report recommends an after-action review to examine planning, communication, and coordination between federal, state, and local agencies for live fire exercises near public roadways. The Marine Corps says they are also investigating the incident. Now, we do know no one was injured, and after firing was suspended, the Marine Corps said the demonstration concluded as scheduled. In the newsroom, I'm Aaron Myers. I'll send it back to you both in the studio.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Thousands of Kaiser Permanente healthcare employees are returning to work after ending their 5-day-long strike yesterday. Both sides will now return to the bargaining table. The question remains, how much of the union's pay hike demands will be approved by Kaiser executives? The union is seeking a 25% wage boost over 4 years, while Kaiser has drawn the line at 21.5%. In a statement to KTLA 5, Kaiser Permanente representatives say they welcome back the union employees and are focusing on the, quote, continued delivery of high-quality care.
Today, we will find out if the Dodgers play the Seattle Mariners or Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series.
Both teams will play a decisive Game 7 tonight. If the Blue Jays win, Game 1 will be in Toronto. That's on Friday. But the series will start here in L.A. if the Mariners win. The boys in blue hoping to become Major League Baseball's first repeat champion since the New York Yankees did it back in 1999 and the year 2000. And in fact, they actually three-peated back then.
Hey.
So maybe we can do the same.
So